Peaceful to violent. San Rafael police now investigating a string of crimes shortly after a large gathering Friday night.
That's when things kind of started to change. That's when we saw sideshow activity, reckless driving, and that's also where we saw some violence occur.
Officers say the violence erupted just after an hours-long Guatemalan Independence Day celebration, and police say this event was peaceful, but what happened afterward left several people in the hospital. Good evening this Saturday. I'm Christina Rendon. Let's get right to KTVU's Zach Sauce, who's live in the area where several shootings and stabbings are now being investigated. And Zach, do officers know what led to this sudden outpouring of violence?
You know, Christina, that's still something they're looking into, but I can tell you this is not something they were expecting. They were expecting perhaps some large crowds, perhaps even a few sideshows, but nothing like this. 2 shootings, 2 stabbings, all during a night of celebrations they say are generally peaceful. Cell phone video capturing a Guatemalan Independence Day celebration in San Rafael Friday night.
At the beginning was fine.
Celebrations that just hours later devolved into a chaotic and violent scene after one woman attending says sideshows took over the intersection of Medway Road and Canal Street.
People went crazy, like the cars who show off going crazy with the tire exploding, and there are a bunch of people in the corner chasing them, going like, hey, 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 for them to go faster, better than the other one.
Police moving in, working to clear the crowd. Then around 10:30 in the evening,
I heard the shot down the block. It was like a bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it was crazy, it was sad.
Police arriving at the 100 block of nearby Novato Street, finding a 25-year-old man shot 2 times and rushed to the hospital. Then 2 hours later, a fight breaking out back at the site of the sideshow, ending with a 24-year-old stabbed and now also in the hospital. It was the second stabbing police had to respond to that night. Earlier at around 5:30, an 18-year-old was stabbed on Novato Street during a fight and taken away by ambulance.
It does not appear to be related to the celebration that was taking place later in the evening.
Then around 1:30 in the morning Saturday, police say they got a call about another shooting victim, this time a 20-year-old man who drove himself to the hospital. The string of violence leaving neighbors shaken.
But we have the same concerns, and we want to make sure that things like this don't happen again.
And as for the conditions of those 4 victims, one of the people shot expected to be okay, but the other person shot dealing with life-threatening injuries, as well as those 2 other people stabbed. Police asking anyone with information, video, photos to reach out. Christina?
Hopefully they get some leads. Zach Sauce in San Rafael. Zach, thank you. Unfortunately,